But honestly, this don't sound like black fatigue. It sounds like black woman fatigue. Like y'all ain't the most impressed group. Okay, that's black men by far. Y'all ain't the most educated. That's Asian people. This is black woman fatigue that these people are describing under the wrong name.
People are choosing to push off this this type of behavior.
Sexy Red is a younger lady. She was able to influence a whole genre of women. In St. Louis, it's ratchet.
We getting fed that's already in us, but are we
Just-
going to take accountability from us though on how we need to act?
Whatever platform you're looking at, it's going to show you more degeneracy. So I think personally, I think this is something to get the races worked up.
It's not shameful to be a hoe no more. It's glorified.
The thing that y'all don't understand is people know that y'all got a negative disposition towards them. White people know y'all hate them. And then when they return the same energy back to you, when they say, well, don't nobody want to hear about your ghetto kids at home that keep on writing on the wall all day, then you're going to get offended. You can talk about their dogs and say, fuck you. But then if they call you an angry black woman and it's, ooh, and this is where the black fatigue comes from, is because y'all always victims and you're never the aggressor. For some reason or another, y'all are always the ones that get offended. And then when you finally get called out on your, then it's, oh my God, I can't believe it. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and all of this other bull. You just exhibited exactly what men deal with on a regular basis. Now, white people are dealing with it. See, this is what men have been going through inside of their households. They've been knowing and they've been dealing with the angry black woman syndrome for centuries.
All right, black fatigue, man. It's something that's been going on the internet. I heard Antondaniels talk about it, and from there, it seemed like it just kind of like a wildfire at that point. I don't know if he coined it or whatnot, but definitely was understanding Anton's point. And I want to see what y'all think about the black fatigue situation. How y'all feel about that?
Let me go first.
Hello. Okay.
Let me go first. Because I'm so wild. First of all, you said who coined it. I'm gonna tell you who coined it because I looked it up. This was a book written called Black Fatigue: How Racism Erodes the Mind. How racism erodes the mind. It's about the intergenerational impact of systemic racism on the physical and psychological health of Black people. And the book is by Mary Frances Winters. So it has nothing to do with what they are saying it is. It actually was the inverse.
A white woman or a black woman?
I don't know, but it was written in 2020. Not sure if she, Mary Frances Winters. And again, it was about the intergenerational impact of systemic racism on the physical and psychological health of Black people. This is something, when I hear things like this, I always think, who is behind this? Who's pushing this? Where is this coming from? Because this is really just a talk that is on the internet. If you search out degeneracy, whatever platform you're looking at, it's going to show you more degeneracy. So I think personally, this is something to get the races worked up. I think, are there ghetto people? Are there ghetto people? Absolutely. But there's also poor white trash.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
I hear the name, but honestly, this don't sound like black fatigue. It sounds like black woman fatigue.
And 2K, I'm not even going to disagree with that. I just think it's fake. I think they're pushing, saying that like, oh, some people are so fake.
You want me to tell you
so
I know it's
Black
fake?
women.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Black men have been telling y'all this same
For a long time.
He said a good point in there. He said that men were dealing with it first in their households.
Yes,
I believe that. I 100% believe that. But I think this term coin, I think it's to divide. That's what I think it is.
I never understood like black women and all of this shit, because this what it is. Like, y'all ain't the most impressed group. Okay? That's black men by far. Y'all ain't the most educated. That's Asian people. But every time we got to hear about it, and then who else? We see black women criticize other coaches about wearing braids while y'all walk around with a hair full of fucking weave. Like it's y'all.
That is, you got a point.
The only people who get the fuss and voice their negative opinions untouched, unchallenged is easily black women. If these were black men making these decisions, I as be in jail or dead somewhere. This is black woman fatigue that these people are describing under the wrong name.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's what
I think. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I think what people are seeing, I think it's a reason why they keep seeing this stuff. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest. We all have seen it in our day to day, whether we want to admit it or not. Like if you
I rarely see degeneracy. I rarely see degeneracy in my day to day.
Okay, if you go into a lot of these restaurants or fast food places that got, I hate to say it, a majority of you know what in it, sometimes the service ain't always the best. Usually when it comes down to the interaction just of each other, black on black service, it's not good. But when I see it sometimes when you have someone outside of the black spectrum, it's even worse sometimes, to where, you know, they almost seem like it's almost like you trying to make my day worse because you asking me to do something.
Kelly,
yes.
Check out the overall perception of black women. Okay, y'all got baddies. Okay, y'all get on there and knock each other's head off.
Yes.
Y'all on the internet twerking all day. It's like the more power y'all got, the worse y'all became.
And that is degeneracy that I believe is being pushed by a certain group. Just like we're hearing this on the news now. We're hearing it on the news. Who is the one pushing that? Putting that on the news? It's not us. We don't run these news outlets.
I feel like.
Go ahead, Ma. You haven't spoke yet.
No,
my bad, Tukay.
You know, I feel like nowadays in this society, like, you know, everybody has a voice now due to social media. So people are choosing to push out this type of behavior. You understand? And nowadays we see in this society, anything. All the negative stuff go viral. Anything like women twerking, all that stuff. Because we just live in a world where just evil overpowers good, and like whatever degeneracy that goes on, it's always going to take heed over anything.
Yes, and Maul, when stuff goes viral, it's not by accident. There are people that are very powerful. And I'm not trying to even take this to conspiracy theory land, because this is a fact. When things go viral, there is somebody that's able to push that. To make something go super. Y'all know this. Y'all know I'm not making this stuff up.
So you know, like pushing it.
I'm saying that there is. Okay, there's a reason why Sexy Red is where she is, and who put Sexy Red up? There's far more people that are more talented and more deserving to be in the spotlight, but some very powerful executives, and I bet you $1 they don't look like me and you, chose to push that degeneracy further.
Okay. Now, Kelly, check this out. Who at Sexy Red concerts?
Read that, y'all.
Gonna be ghetto girls.
What's the problem?
Me and Mika went to one.
Thank you. Accountability.
I hated that shit.
That's like accountability.
Accountability. You can't sit here and say that everything online is not really pushing agendas. We all live in society. We know as black people, we have seen certain things where you'd be like, damn, that shit wild. Like, we can't sit here and act like be oblivious to certain things.
Hey, JB, I'm not saying that's not true, but I'm saying the amount that you see it is on purpose. I'll give you another example. Everybody thinks, oh man, all these black men are dating white women. All these black men are dating white women. Well, when you actually look it up, black men overwhelmingly marry black women at a 95% rate. But you would not know that. They're purposely showing you that.
Nah,
a lot of people don't know that, though, JB. A lot of people don't know that.
We see celebrities. Usually that comes up in celebrity conversations.
Even with celebrities, I would bet my bottom dollar that overwhelmingly black men, even in the NFL, are marrying black women. But you're purposely seeing the interracial.
Save your money.
Hold on, who's bringing it up though? Who's bringing it up?
Women.
Okay, everything's
the women.
Can I say this real fast?
Hold on, Mac. Let me say this. I'm laying my plane. It's a reason why black women are bringing it up, because black people, all of us black people, we are the ones buying the propaganda. And that's it. I'm laying in my plane. Go ahead, Mac.
Let me, JB.
Jay, yeah, Ali wanted to say something. My bad, and Mac, let Ali say something.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Look. I'm gonna answer to the Sexy Red thing, because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Sexy Red is a younger lady. She was able to influence a whole genre of women. In St. Louis, it's ratchet. It gets ratchet. I'm from the same town with
St. Louis
Nelly.
rough. I know.
Nelly.
Facts.
Look, I'm from the same town where Nelly at. Tip drill came out of here. A lot of things came out of St. Louis. So
was ratchet before she started?
Oh man, it's always been ratchet, man. We
So
got
that's
the
the
best.
point.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, bro. We got the best shake clubs from all over, man, the nation almost. So Sexy Red, she came up under a genre of that. And the young ladies, they liked it. So
I'm gonna say this: we getting fed that's already in us, like low key, like it's already been around.
And you know that was the point. That was the point I was trying to make. First of all, it's not shameful to be a hoe no more. It's glorified. That's number one. Okay. Number two is what's her name at the bottom? The light skinned female with the headphones. Okay, so she said that that the white people are pushing this agenda. What you got to understand is they're not pushing the agenda. They getting paid because they see what people in our culture like. Sexy Red came up independent. This is what the white folks do. They see what we like and then they snatch it and make money off of it. So it's not like they pushing it. They just giving us what they think we like. Which is
it's more to that mall. And this is how I know it's more to it. They
Go ahead, Brett. Oh, my bad.
They purposely push certain things because who is the one that is playing the radio? I don't own a radio station. How many black radio stations are there? It's certain people that own these radio stations that choose to put certain music on the radio. It's programming.
I get what you're saying, but they doing it because they know what we want to hear. They're not pushing what we don't want to hear.
That we want to hear. Like on the radio.
Go ahead, Brett. Say that.
Me and Maul from Philly. The same Meek Mill plays on the fucking radio. Sorry, on the radio 24/7. There's not one station you can listen to that's not playing. Ali. You know why? Because we have shown that we support Meek Mill. We love Meek Mill. So they're going to keep running his music over and over and over again. When it comes, I have to agree with Mac Mo because it's literally what we've shown we want.
We don't have that much power.
We do though.
Are we going to take accountability away from us? But are we going to take accountability from us though? On how we need
we don't have to. I'm not going to watch baddies. I have watched baddies. I'm too old now. I'm not watching baddies. I'm not saying black people are not supporting certain things.
No, but that's not.
It's like 100,000 women watching that.
Exactly.
Right. I understand that. But I'm saying that it's people far more powerful, and it's not black people. And I'm not really saying it's white folks either. Y'all figure it out who I'm talking about. But there are certain people that are very powerful that own the media that also own these prisons. It's a reason why you hear certain music.
Then what's the best way to combat? What's the best way to combat that?
Well, I know the best way. I'm with you, JB. We don't have to take it in. I'm with you on that, JB. But I'm telling you,
look where we at right now,
though. Certain stuff because they also own these prisons. They want these prisons full too.
Okay, Fatty, go ahead.
You won't do it because once again, these companies are amoral. Their bottom line is profit. So they will, like they said, if I know putting Celine Dion on a black neighborhood is not going to make money, but putting Glorilla there is going to make money, I'm going to put this is not about talent. No, 1 second, please. This is not about talent. This is not about talent. It never was. This is not the NBA. Singing and like these things, you are not an opera singer. Like other than like the things that are very highly skilled is promotion. Remember, they put Eminem in front of a bunch of white kids with depression and I want to put my mama on a grave and alcohol. Like this is what sells. And the reality is this is not a black America thing. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll was catered to white people. If you go to Brazil, it's funk. If you go to every country, every culture, people are attracted to the degeneracy. Either violence,
I agree with that, Fatty. But somehow it's black fatigue. We don't hear no white fatigue. Because I'm with you there, Fatty. I'm with you.
I gotta play a clip. It's technically in the same topic, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and we can continue the conversation.